Good morning, guys. And in this video, we are going to take a look how to create the S3 lifecycle policies for our bucket. Okay, so let's continue with our S3 services first. Just hit the services and it should be under the storage class and just hit this S3 button and it will bring us the S3 page. So first let's create a new bucket for this exercise as well, and I'm going to put the name like, let's say sorry, tech hunt um, live cycle. Okay, so let's see if we have the name available for us or not. And rest option I'm just leaving as default. I'm not changing anything. I'm just going to create bucket. Okay, so we got it and it's not a public yet, but before that let me just upload few files here. So I'm just going to upload what can I see? Okay, so sorry. First, let's go into the buckets, and then I'm just going to drag and drop one of files to upload them. It's going to upload. Okay, so our file has been uploaded. That's basically this is a SQL script, so that you can get all the SQL jobs there scheduling. The content inside this SQL scripts will give you the all the jobs details. So this is not the part of this course. That's fine. It's just you just consider it's a file, and I have uploaded them into our one of buckets. And you can also see the storage class. It's currently in the standard whatever file. If you are any file you are going to upload into your S3 bucket, that's going into the S storage is standard S3 standard class. It's the by default class which is going to be used. So let's move with creating the policies. Let's move with to the management. Click on this management tab, and here you can see the life cycle, replication, analytics, metrics, a lot of options we have here. And now our goal is to create the life cycle road. So I'm just hitting this add life cycle road button. Just hit them and you have to enter the rule name. You see, let me see, tech hunt, life cycle, sorry, just life cycle rule. Okay, so that's fine. I'm just entering that one and I'm not going to use anything else here. Limit the scope to a specific. Don't include the bucket name in the prefix. Tags are case sensitive. That's fine. Apply to all objects in the particular buckets. That's you can also applying all the bucket all the objects or the particular objects. You can also uh, to filter your objects based on the tags. Okay. So I'm going to apply all the objects in the same in these buckets. So though we have just only one files, so that's fine. And then hit next. And what's the class transition you are going to select? There are per request fees when using lifecycle to transition data to any S3 or S3 Glacier storage. So there are some minimum charges you have to use this lifecycle role. So just keep in mind. And we have the two options, the current version and the previous version. So I'm going to use the current version. For the current versions of objects, that's fine, and I'm just clicking on this add transition, and here you have to select your object creation. Okay, so you can just select any of classes here. I'm going to it you say transition to one zone IA after 30 days. That's a by defaults uh, minimum days. After 30 days you cannot do less than 30 days. If I change it, it's going to give you the warning or the error that it should be either the equal or greater than 30 value should be here. So you cannot do less than that. So let's go to this. If I'm just going with them, see, in this one also, that's not, you can go, if I just go to here, in the intelligence steering after 1 day, so you can, in the intelligence steering, that's not a limitation, that you can do it as soon as you want. So the in the 1 day you can do it, but in the glacier also, that's not possible. It's going to give you some transitioning small objects to glacier archive will increase the cost. Okay, so that's the one also warning. It's also the warning. So just keep in mind, guys, just standard IA and one zone, they will be moved into this storage class after only 30 days. After 30 days to create them. Okay, and then fine, and just I've selected this, and I have choose this current version. That's basically pointing to your objects into your into your buckets. Let's say if you have enabled the versioning and you have multiple copies of your objects. So if you just want to select the previous versions, then the current version, then you can select this one. So that this was previous versions of checkbox, but right now we don't have versioning enabled into our new bucket, so that's fine. I'm just going with the current version, and let's add one more rule, guys, so we can take a look. And I'm just going to transition to glacier after. It's going to give you the minimum 60 days. Okay, so that's it also not going to work, and minimum days is 60. That's fine. I'm okay. Even my mind is changed, so I'm just going with after 90 days. Okay, so that's fine. I acknowledged. That's fine. Cost going to increase. Just click on hit on next, and it's going to be, configure expirations. That's fine. I'm not going with them, and I mean, just acknowledge and then leave all these options as it is, and just go to next. Okay, and just hit next. So that's fine. I acknowledged. So you can just review your law, your rules. That's my rules name. It's copied on whole buckets, and it's moving to this one John IA after 30 days, and transition to Glacier after 90 days. So as soon as you upload the objects into your S3 buckets, that gonna be stored into only standard storage class. But after 30 days, because of this rule, they will be moved into one John IA IA class, and after 90 days they will be moved into Glacier only. And let's just save it. And now my role has been created. So that's the process how you can use this rule. Okay, and even after you have created this role, you have the options to edit it. So let's see if my mind has been changed, and I'm just going to next, and I just want to make some changes. Let's say just I want to move my objects into Glacier after 65 days. So you have the options to hit the edit buttons and click on next, and then go to next. If you just want to expire them, yeah, I just want to expire them. It's rule also, because I do not want to keep this role for long. Let's say I'm just going to expire it after 120 days, so that's fine. And guys, you also have one very good option. That's the cleanup incomplete multi-part upload. Let's say you are uploading a large file into the multi-part, and those not uploaded properly or completely into your S3 buckets, but they resides there and not in the consistent state. So that's the by default 7 days. What you can do, what it will do, it will just delete those incomplete multi-part uploads after 7 days. So that's fine. I'm going to use these features also, and hit next, and now click on it, acknowledge. Now you can see it's going to change 65 days. My role is going to expire after 120 days, clean up incomplete after uploads after 7 days. Okay, then hit on save button, and it's going to change it now. So that's the rule, that's the process how you can use your how you can add the life cycle rule for your buckets. So let's create one more rule to expire the objects. I just want to delete my all the objects from my buckets. So I'm just applying all the rules here, and delete delete all objects after 1 day, and I'm going to apply it on all the buckets. That's fine. I'm going to click current version if we have any, because we have enabled the versioning on these buckets, and I'm just going to select previous version as well. Current version, previous version, they must be deleted after 1 days from their creations. You can also clean up, just leave it because we haven't uploaded any multi-part files yet, so it's useless as of now. So that's going to delete all the objects after 1 days from their creation, this rule, and let hit next. And yeah, I acknowledged, that's fine. It's going to expire after 1 days. After 1 days, permanently delete. Let's click on save. So it's created on 27 to so almost one day later, and let's see what will be happen after a few minutes. And then you have to create one more rule to delete your delete marker rule, because this rule going to be expired your objects but not going to delete, and after 1 day all objects will be marked as the delete marker, and those objects will be expired, and now we need to delete permanently from our bucket. So hit add button again, and let's see, permanently delete expired objects, and you hit the apply all buckets if you just want it. And I'm just going with the current version and the previous version. Do not select this add transition right now, and just do not select this current version or the previous version here, but you need to just select this clean up expired object delete markers. That's the only option you need to select in this delete object rules. So that's fine. I'm just going it. You can an expired object delete marker is retained if all previous version of an object expire, and after deleting a version object, while the delete marker do not incur storage charges, removing them can improve the performance of the list. All right, so let's hit next, and yeah, acknowledge it. I'm fine with that, and we have created two, the permanently delete, and that's one going to be expire our objects. If you can take a look again, you can see it. So I hope now you have idea how to create the life cycle rule. So guys, however, you can see still after creation the rules, I do have my file inside my buckets, because these rules going to be sorry, let me go to management console, management tabs under. So these rule actually, what they are going to do, they are going to run only once every day. So that's why I do have my object in to my bucket yet, but they will be deleted soon. Okay guys, thank you.